Public meetings in local government usually follow a quiet, predictable rhythm. The gavel falls, the roll is called, and the chamber rises for the Pledge of Allegiance. But in Sacramento, City Council member Mai Vang broke that routine. While her colleagues placed their hands over their hearts and faced the flag, Vang stepped back, turned her body away, and kept her head bowed. Local cable broadcasts from Metro Cable 14 show Vang repeating this action across multiple meetings. Once those clips hit social media, the story transitioned from a local procedural quirk to a viral controversy. In modern politics, a silent protest in a local chamber acts as a megaphone to the entire electorate. It forces voters to confront exactly what values they expect from their representatives. The timing of Vang's protest carries significant weight because she is currently asking voters to promote her to federal office. She is challenging incumbent Representative Doris Matsui in the June 2026 primary for California's 7th Congressional District. The footage of Vang turning away from the flag has effectively hijacked the campaign. Standard debates over local policy are being overshadowed by this single recurring image. The electorate now faces a specific choice. Beyond policy platforms, voters must decide what baseline level of respect they require their leaders to show toward national symbols. Vang is a Sacramento native and the eldest of 16 children. To her supporters, she represents a rising voice for the city's diverse working class. Her family history is rooted in the Hmong refugee experience. They fled violence and persecution, eventually finding a safe haven and a new life in the United States. That personal history collides with the traditional American custom of standing and pledging allegiance, a ritual designed to unify citizens around shared ideals. For her critics, the action represents a deep contradiction. Vang is turning her back on the flag of the same nation that provided her family with sanctuary. This contrast takes a procedural breach and turns it into a complex debate about the nature of citizenship, gratitude, and dissent. Vang has defended her actions, stating that stepping back during the pledge gives her a moment to ground herself while reflecting on systemic injustices. She has linked these local actions to broader progressive movements, frequently using hashtags like Free Palestine when addressing her political stance. The pushback has been bipartisan. Veterans groups and members of her own party have condemned the behavior as a sign of disrespect to those who served under that flag. National media outlets have echoed these concerns, with the New York Post arguing that politicians who disdain American symbols have no place leading the country. While peaceful protest is a constitutional right, performing it in an official capacity carries a unique political cost. It transforms personal expression into a referendum on one's fitness for office. Regional media outlets like Shasta Unfiltered are amplifying the story, making the case that Sacramento politics eventually impact the entire state. In a digital election, unedited video often carries more weight than a written platform. For many voters, the visual of a candidate turning away from the flag creates a permanent impression. We are seeing how a single localized incident can rapidly expand to create statewide and national political shockwaves. In the current political climate, a quiet moment of defiance is almost certain to become an unavoidable national litmus test. Mai Vang is fully entitled to her views. Dissenting and protesting are protected parts of the American democratic process. But as the June 2026 primary approaches and early voting begins, theory is meeting reality. One group of voters will look at this act and see the kind of disruptive, principled leadership they believe is necessary to shake up Congress. Another group will see a lack of respect for the institutions and the country she is seeking to serve. Ultimately, the consequence of Vang's protest won't be decided by viral metrics or media critics. It will be decided at the ballot box, where the electorate defines where they draw the line on patriotism.